Hello, fabulous ladies. My name is Sabine Matharo, and I'm a business startup and growth strategist. And today I would like to talk to you about how you can use and monetize Clubhouse. So, Clubhouse is a fairly new app. It's not so new anymore, but it used to be available only on iPhone. And now we are getting the rollout on Android. At least it's happening right now in Northern America, that you can actually download it on Android as well. So it's really exciting, and I would like to share with you how you can utilize Clubhouse. And potentially, if you're interested, I'm doing a collaboration with a number of coaches, therapists, and consultants, and we are talking about mindset, strategy of the business strategy, technology, women's empowerment. So if you're interested to collaborate, please leave me a comment under this video, and I will be able to get you onto that. Because let's face it, something that is new, it may feel a bit like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. But let me tell you this, Clubhouse is a fantastic opportunity to expand your visibility and to get clients. And it is such a great opportunity because that app is so different from any of the other social media platforms, because you can actually have a conversation with other people. So it's audio only. And the way it works is that you can set up your own room, or you can go and join other people's rooms and you can chime in the conversation. And it's so powerful because, for example, if you just get started and you just want to have a look around what's happening in Clubhouse, then you go in and you just join a room. And maybe the first few times you're just going to listen in and see what's happening and how it all works. Maybe if you're a bit more courageous, you want to get on stage. You want to actually put your hand up and people will actually let you get on stage. And you can then unmute and add value or ask questions. Now imagine there are hundreds of people in there, potentially ideal clients, and you can actually share your value and they can get to know you there and then. And it could be just completely new audiences which you've never tapped into, which you didn't know before. So there's so much room to grow and so much opportunity to actually get visible and create that impact and get clients from it. So I just want to tell you a little bit about the setup, and then how to actually optimize and monetize your Clubhouse. And again, if you would like to get onto the collaboration which I've created with, we've got about 50 women now. So if you'd like to collaborate with us, and and you kind of don't really know how to get started, then perhaps the collaboration may be a great place. I've also prepared a free guide for you if you'd like to download it. It's the ultimate startup guide to Clubhouse. So it's absolutely free. I'll leave the link below the video, wherever you're watching. And this is just really going to help you. So let's go into it. I guess we're all business owners. We're all kind of experts in some shape or form. We want to create an impact. We want to make more sales. So how are we going to do this? And Clubhouse, as I said, is a new platform, and it can feel a bit scary. It can feel a bit lonely because we don't know what we're doing. You can go and hop in and create your own room and hope for the best and hope that people are going to join you. But most likely, if you don't have any followers yet on Clubhouse and you're kind of just starting off, it will be very hard to actually, fill up the room straight away. So there has to be a strategy behind this. And again, the strategy is inside my free guide that I have posted above or below the video. So go and grab that. As part of that, you're very welcome to come in and join our collaboration, where we already have a filled room where you can be a speaker. We get you on stage. We'll get you connected. And what's super important, and that's part of the setup, is that you are optimizing your profile for conversions, so that when people see you, you can really communicate what it is that you do, and perhaps you have even a link to something that you give away for free on your Clubhouse profile. Whilst the link isn't clickable, it doesn't matter. People can always just copy and paste it and put it into another browser. So very important is to make sure you have a great profile and a great picture that really makes you stand out. So that's really your basic starting point when it comes to Clubhouse. So as I said, you might start off and you want to do your own room, you might start off with an empty room. And that's where potentially a collaboration is really, really great. And the one that we've created, if you want to come along, just go and click the link, and I will email you how it all works, and you can come along to the Clubhouse rooms that we have already created. So that's the first step. So the first step is you obviously need to get yourself set up. You need an invite. We also have invites in our group. So if you need an invite, we can invite you. We can help you get set up. And then on a weekly basis, we're actually showing up together. Then it's all about showing up and giving value and chiming in into the conversation and having fun, right? It's all about building community. It's all about having meaningful conversations on Clubhouse, and I think it's also about adding value to each other. And that's the brilliant thing, is when we're in the room together, we can collaborate and we can kind of mastermind with each other as well at the same time. Then we have people joining from the public, like from the outside, and they're hearing us talk about our chosen subject matter and where we're experts in, and we'll ask them, come and follow us, come and join us on follow us on Instagram. Maybe we can mention our Facebook pages, or maybe our Facebook groups, or wherever we want people to go to. Perhaps we have a challenge, we have an event happening. We can actually announce all these things within the conversation. And that's so super, super important, that you do then show up and you do dedicate some time to Clubhouse to really build that audience, to be present, to strategically build that audience, and then be able to go and convert that. Obviously, it's a massive sort of topic in terms of what do you do next? Like, how do you really convert those leads in Clubhouse? Again, if you go through that link that I've provided, there is also some information about what you can do. How can you get people to come and buy from you once they've seen you on Clubhouse as well? So what else is there? I mean, I just wanted to give you a quick starter, a quick overview. Of course, there's the whole area of how do you create a room? How do you technically set up a room? Obviously, it's fairly easy, I must say. You just go and there's a button, it's like create a room. Obviously, when you create a room, you want to really think about who do you want to attract, who's your target audience, and you want to give it a meaningful name and one of these sort of standout headlines. So when people see it in a news feed, it's like, oh wow, I want to get into this conversation. Maybe it's some sort of how to, right? I mean, the other day we talked about how to attract high-end clients energetically and strategically. And this afternoon, so we do Wednesdays at 10 a.m., for example, right? So if you follow me on Clubhouse under my name, Sabina Matharu, you'll actually be able to find the rooms that we're doing. So I'm doing a room on Wednesday morning, for example, 10 o'clock British summertime. And I always talk about business strategy and business mindset. So yesterday we talked about how to get high-end clients and what our energy needs to be and the strategy around that as well. So we had some mix of different experts talking about that. And it was just amazing, like a small sort of mastermind. In this afternoon at 2 o'clock British summertime, I'm co-hosting with a brand expert. So we're going to talk about marketing and branding. And actually today we're going to talk about visibility, how to really boost your visibility. So again, if you'd love to join in on a Thursdays at 2, feel happy. We've got a third room happening, which is all about women's empowerment. And it's called the Women's Empowerment Hour. Actually, it's a 3-hour of empowerment, but, with different sort of subtopics, and it happens on a Friday, 4 to 7 p.m. British summertime. So again, if you follow me on Clubhouse, or if you want to opt in and get that guide, we'll actually let you know when the rooms are happening. You could be a speaker in our Clubhouse rooms as well. Would love to have you, would love to, have conversations and help you also build on that platform, build that visibility, build that following, and then also help you convert those leads into sales, because obviously we want to be very strategic. So there's obviously a whole range, about, okay, how do you get yourself set up? What's your bio? What does that need to include? Again, I've included that in my Clubhouse guide. I won't go through it on this meeting, on this video today. But when you download the guide, you'll have exact steps as to what to include in your bio, so that it really stands out. It really helps clearly explain to people what it is you do, and it creates an urgency why they should follow you and connect with you, and it gives them a call to action as well. So very important, your bio has all these different components. Another important element is your picture. It has to stand out as well. So you don't want to have pets and things in the picture. So people will actually, when you're talking on Clubhouse, or even if you're there and just sort of listening in, people might click on your picture if they like it. If they find it very weird or this got some object on it, obviously it has to have your face on it. That's the only thing people see. Have a nice kind of, if possible, smiling kind of face on it, and perhaps a background as well that actually stands out, or a frame around it. So again, there are ways that you can really make yourself sort of look very attractive and standing out on Clubhouse as well. So because that's the only thing people see, your bio and your picture. So that's your setup, and your strategy obviously is to either join a collaboration, come into a room together, we can host together, because when you get started, you have maybe no followers, you may be in an empty room and you're going to be talking to yourself, which isn't a lot of fun. You can, of course, also join other people's rooms and listen in or get on stages there as well. So that is a fantastic way to build up first. Build up first and really understand what's actually happening. And get on stage and share your value. So, when you get to the mic, just make sure you give your best, like you give your all, that you are energetically like, you're not sitting lying on the sofa in your pajamas. Just prepare yourself like as if you were on a stage and you are ready to talk. That's what needs to come across. Okay, so we've got to be energetically prepared for showing up. And although it's only audio, of course, we still need to be prepared somehow, and making sure that because it comes across in your voice as well. And when you are asking a question, you want to be concise and clear. Even if you are adding value, you want to be very concise and very clear, and not stumbling across your words or repeating yourself, because again, it's your first impression that you're creating. When you're getting on a stage, you want to create that lasting impression. So that's your sort of being as a guest, setting yourself up. Creating your own room is another ball game. It's about, you need to have a strategy around how you're hosting your rooms, who the rooms are for. You need to have some sort of script or some framework around how you're setting up your room. What's your message? What's your call to action? How do you get your audience engaged? What happens if they're not engaging? What do you bring to the table in upfront? How do you set up the topic? And all these kind of facilitation kind of things. So again, I won't go through this today, but if you are interested in all this stuff, just grab your guide and join the collaboration, because within the collaboration, we have a Facebook group where we talk about this in detail, and I'm helping all of the women in there to become co-hosts as well. We are testing together, we're growing together, we're a team, we're supporting each other's rooms, we're connecting with each other, we follow each other on Clubhouse. So it's a true collaboration. So if you are made for this collaboration and you fit into any of these categories, like business, mindset, women's empowerment, could be healing, therapy, coaches, consultants, branding, marketing, I don't know, so many things. So really, we have so many women, so many different voices in there, which is absolutely beautiful. So I'd love you to come and join. Get started with Clubhouse. It is a fantastic opportunity. We are kind of the early adopters, but I think we can build a huge following. Right now, we have this opportunity and be the ones that have this huge following. And you know what? and this is going to be engaged following. Just following on its own doesn't make sense. What are you going to do with the followers? How do you move them to become potential clients that you can actually help? And they're probably there to seek help. So you then need to create some sort of strategy at the back end. Again, something we do inside the collaboration, where we actually talk about what to actually put in place and how to present yourself and your messaging and everything else. So I'm going to tune out for now, but hopefully I might see you either on a Wednesday at 10 a.m. That's British summertime. If you're on the other side of the world, it may be too early. That's why we have another room on Thursdays at 2 p.m. That's 9 a.m. Eastern. And then on Fridays, we've got the 4 to 7 p.m. British summertime. That I think is 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern. So perhaps one of these sessions will suit you. If you are going onto the link which I have posted under or above the video, you will actually get the notifications and all the information about these rooms and how you can get started and be a collaborator with us. So I love you and I leave you, and I look forward to connecting with you soon. Take care.